Hey Dolphin Man, thank you very much. Leak, thank you for the sub. Oh fuck, I need to update the UI command. Hey Grandmother Park, what's up? Hey Mighty Mill, what's up? Hey Nisa, welcome to the stream. Should I do a little add-on purge and delete WigOrs for starters? If you want to install my UI, follow every single instruction in my Discord, which at the very top includes resetting your interface and WTF folders in the right way. Hey Mr. Kaufman, thank you for the sub, man. Hey Toto. Hey Microfruit, welcome to the stream. Kiss me. What rate frames is your UI using? It'll be using Grid 2. AUI does not have any built-in ones. Hey Suve, thank you for the prime. Johnny, thank you for the sub. Can I just pay to get UI and download? You can get the UI for free right now, Pinexorg. When Midnight launches, it will be like paid. But you can still have the add-on and everything that you had on pre-patch. Why does the game think that Little Wix is not on? That's because it ain't. Do your action bars appear as a mouse over? Is it a keybind to display them? They are a mouse over, so you can see like this. UI does not look like yours. Do I have to set any setting by myself? If you just follow the instructions from my Discord, like step by step, every single step perfect, Jublu, you should be good. The UI pack does not work yet. So if you did that way, it won't work. Out of you is me. Why can't you mount here, man? It's so annoying. You shouldn't install from the Waggo UI pack. You should follow the Discord instructions for installation at the moment. And if you have any issues, check out the pins in the AzorUI support channel on my Discord, because I've logged, like I've addressed every single issue that anyone has mentioned. Is there new and plus season? I mean, there's an unofficial season, like as far as Raid.io is concerned, but there's not one in game as far as I know. All right.
5, 4.
Okay.
3,
so
2,
can someone in chat be helpful and like when I say, like write down the bugs that I say, because I'm gonna see issues and I'm gonna be like, yo, can someone write this down so that I can fix it afterwards? Okay, I need to fix my my Flame Fang pitch is not on my bar, so that's annoying. Double M plus timer, yeah, that seems, yeah, that's worth fixing. I have M plus timer enabled and warp deplete, so I need to fix that, thank you. So firstly, let me put on Flame Fang pitch on my bars in at least a basic way. And let me disable M plus timer over here. What are you using for action bars? Nothing, just enhance QL setting Dynamo mouse over. How you move this battle res icon, that happens inside edit mode. Do I have aggro? Wait, what mechanic is making all of these mobs immune? I've done a lot of Dawnbreak and I've never seen this. Right now, dual wielding is unviable for survival, but it's meant to be viable. It just isn't right now. So for now, you play two-hander until they fix that. Okay, so far so good. Is Tank MD working? Yes, it is. But you have to, it's a little bit complicated. You have to do a particular fix to make it work, and it's a bit too complicated for me to guide most users. Basically, you need to go into the TUC file of it and update the patches that it supports. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, can someone write down in chat for me a hide combat indicator on a player frame, because it's throwing me off. It's making me think that I have aggro. Ludi McShooty, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Grandmother Park. Is WoW on DLSS free? I don't think WoW is on DLSS at all, bro. Will you be able to remember if you type it here? Yeah, because I'm gonna check once the dungeon is over. I'm gonna be like, oh, what did people write down? Can you repeat how? Go into the TUC file of the add-on and put, what is it? 12, not 12,000, 120,000 in the supported patches list. And that will tell it, oh yeah, you will work on patch 12.0 so that it doesn't say incompatible. Oh, fuck. So focused on a rotation. Okay, can someone also write down a reduced size and intensity of bigwigs bars? They're a little bit much right now. The cursor add-on is Azortharion UI built into my add-on. And also, I mean, I think it's a bigwigs bug that all the timers are sort of getting stuck. I think so. Also got to enable sound once we're done here. This UI looks better than the War Within turned out. I was thought Blizzard was getting rid of all this. Well, some hard work from a very competent UI developer. Oh. Is there Hunter's Mark alert yet? No, I don't think we can do that. You can't really track buffs. Like, that's just not a thing. So you may be wondering, it's actually kind of cool. How does this tip tracker that I have work if we can't track buffs? Because it's not actually checking the buff. It's checking when I cast kill command, and it knows, okay, well, after this press kill command, we must be in 2 charges. And then it just says that. It doesn't actually know my my tip stacks. It just kind of infers it from knowing my talents and knowing my cast. So there's a little bit of trivia for you. This this boss is living a long time. Is it just me? We've been here for 3 minutes, I guess. It's not, I mean, feels like a hierarchy. MM could track if you've pressed Hunter's Mark this fight. I don't know if it can track like what you've done this fight though. And also usually you put on before the fight begins, right? Actually not that common that you do it mid combat. I will bring it up to Blue, and he will Blue is the UI developer. And he will give it a try. The TLDR is that Stealthy, but also made a 10-minute survival video guide yesterday to get you ready for pre-patch. Ah, fuck.
Down here, champion! The cultists have overrun the city. Find and defeat them, or we will have to face that commander at full strength.
Feral combo points seem to be broken. Noted. We'll fix after this dungeon. Oh, we go in this pack. Okay, cool. Is the scaling off since people clear raid so fast? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal that pre-patch makes things a lot easier, although even this is a little bit extreme. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, yeah. It's pretty straightforward now. I also feel like, you know, like this dungeon, everything is dying very slowly, but nothing hurts that much. Can you add grid import to the pre-patch UI post? Yeah, that's coming. But for now, yeah. You're doing twice the other DPS the damage. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with their UIs. They should have grabbed... I bet they would do more DPS if they grabbed the AzorUI. Like, imagine their UIs right now if they're just winging it. Oh. I mean... Okay. Pudgy, thank you for the Prime. Dexter, thank you for the Prime as well.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Where's the focus frame? It appears... Well, right now my focus macro is not working, but if I set myself as focus, you can see it appears right there above my target frame. But I'm mostly using my auto kick because this is the most unorganized group imaginable. I just died mid-flight and then disconnected. Okay. Normal? After I throw Wildfire Bomb, I am so far... Oh, did I not enable Bugsack Bug Grabber? That's kind of silly. I grabbed Bugsack, but not Bug Grabber. That's on me.
We've weakened the Nerubians' foothold on the town and their commander.
Let me just finish this pack. Kazar TV, thank you for the Prime. Glad you like the UI. Should we install add-ons via WowUp or Waggo? It shouldn't matter. WowUp grabs from, yeah. 57% crit is too much, right? Not necessarily. Well, I mean, for survival, it's kind of on the higher side. You'd rather have a bunch of mastery. Where the hell are they going? Okay, we're going for this. All right, we forgot this minibus. Oh! Lovely. What the f... Do you have a list with the name of the bands? I'm afraid not. It's like a mixture of this kind of like modern prog instrumental metal. It's like a super mix on my YouTube music. Okay, not just prog metal, as you can tell. It's a bit of a mix of stuff I like. Instrumental prog metal, by the way. Hey, Aero, what's up? Come on, heal me.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Pain and thank you for the Prime.
Luckily, my daughter and her children are safe. You've weakened the commander and cleansed my home. Thank you.
The lines are absorb shields, Suvi.
I still have power enough to defeat you. Shade, take you. Shadows gather to me. Darkness comes.
Oh, let's boomstick all these tiny mobs. Oh yeah. And immediately get aggro on like all of them.
The shadows consume. Shade, take you.
Early thoughts on all three specs and what do you think we'll be playing? I have no idea what we'll be playing. No one does. Especially not those who claim to know. But I mean, rotationally, like melee aside, like survival is by far the most fun spec, like to play. Like it's not even close. There's so much more going on and interesting stuff and whatnot. So
Shadows gather to me.
Ooh.
Darkness comes. Shade take you! The shadows consume!
Oh. I have aggro on this thing.
Lost in shade!
These bigwig timers are like big time scuffed. We are good on count, right? No?
You've
We are
saved
not good on
Marathon,
count.
champion.
Incredible.
We'll drive the remainder of this shadowy lot from the city. Wait. No! They've sent a force backup and retaken the Dawnbreaker! If the Order of Night steals the Dawnbreaker, Merildar will be defenseless!
Yeah, I mean, it's partly that bigwigs is bugged, but it's also just that the timers are too big and too close to the center of the screen. Summon pet coming up when mounted. Okay, noted. I'll fix that. We're not timing this, are we? No, because the boss is gonna take a million years. Is green crosshair still available? Coming in a future update.
By the light of the flame! What is that fresh horror?
I am for Queen! Taste venom! Oh, you're nothing! You cannot stop me!
Ba beep doo ba beep bow.
Taste venom! Must continue. Power fades.
This darkness is deadly. The lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe.
Do you think survival is going to be the go-to for hunters? I don't know about beta. I don't really... Like, it's not just that I don't know about beta, it's just that I don't really care. Like, who cares what's good on beta right now? Really? Unless you're like, playing a lot of beta. Then, like, it just doesn't matter, because you know that it's going to change anyway. That's how I see it, anyway. Oh, we have no tank. The tank died on the flight. And the other paladin is not using his...
Stay still.
Well, then, that's an interesting choice. I need to sort out why my party chat is not appearing. Wait, I'm alive? What? Wait, what? What? Huh? Did it auto accept the res? But why did he res me? What? I'm so confused right now. I didn't knowingly get rest. Why would he res me and not the tank? Or at least the tank first.
Stop! Stop! Die, overcrawler.
I mean,
I'll feast.
incredible.
I'll feast.
Let me see. Is he AFK? If I change the font size in my chat, it will always change back to 12 point. Is there any solution for it? There will be soon when the Prat profile goes out. What add-on are you using for your CDM? Azortharion UI. Rubaka, thank you for the Prime. Would you have a different link for all the import strings for your UI? The paste.io links just don't work for me. What happens when you try? Oh. Harpoon in this fight is a fucking ride.
Taste venom.
I tried BM and it's really bad, or am I tripping? I don't... So, the thing is, I know that survival is way better than the range specs. What I don't know is whether survival is broken or the range specs are terrible. So, yeah. I don't know what the logs are saying so far, I haven't really checked. The site cannot be reached. Okay, like, yo. Later today, the Waggo UI pack solution will work. That's what I'm gonna work on off stream once I sort out stuff here.
Must continue our fates.
You chased that monster from the Dawnbreaker. You must pursue and drive them from Hallowfall. This darkness is deadly. The lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe.
One hand survival is bugged. Well, I wouldn't... Yeah, it's sort of bugged. Semi-bugged and therefore not working properly. Okay, what errors am I getting? Raid.io add-on. Okay, so it's not actually my UI throwing any errors. It's other stuff. Encouraging. Should have thrown a single bomb there, I guess. Okay, got a last.
Acid sting. Stay still.
Huh? Almost accidentally mounted.
Taste venom. Stop! Stop!
Oh, didn't pull enough focus for Boomstick, goddamn.
Stay still.
Well, this dungeon was certainly a ride. But we got a lot of good testing.
Acid sting.
What is he doing? What? Okay. For me, it's bugged as charges don't spend, cooldowns don't show up, all icons removed after you use takedown.
Stop! Stop!
Some people have mentioned an issue where the CDM disappears in combat, but it's usually just fixed with a reload UI.
Taste venom.
So have you tried reloading UI, seeing if how much of that fixes it? Or reset all CVAR, clean all caches. Reset CVAR, you say. And you definitely have no add-ons enabled that aren't part of my UI.
Stay still.
Can you send some screenshots?
Acid sting.
This boss supposed to... Okay, there we go.
Must recover.
All right. All right, let me go back through. Who wrote some info on what I needed to... I think that, yeah, he was definitely playing Devourer,
You've done it, champion.
and he wasn't
You've
going that
broken
great.
the unholy alliance between the Order of Night and Aj-Kahet. That creature of theirs has fled back to their queen. No doubt with tales of your fearsome heroine.
Reduce size and intensity of the BW bar. Yeah, let's see here.
I'm sure your paths will cross again. But for now, enjoy your victory.
I mean... Prism stacks, there's no... Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Because you cannot check buffs. Caspar in your UI, where's that from? Azortharion UI, like almost everything else. All right. Let me. Okay, so Big Wigs is sorted. Need to sort out grid 2. Have they fixed that yet? He has not fixed that yet. That's frustrating. I'll have to do it manually. And then we turn off the UI party frames. Ah. Okay. There we go on that. Need to get into a raid group to test the raid frame look. Need one of a reasonable size. Where can I go to download the UI? I just go to my Discord and follow the pre-patch UI installation instructions. I kind of need a full group to send it. Do you want me to link you a timeline thingy for raid bosses like you used to use? I mean, I already know it exists, so I just didn't want to use it. But I think I might anyway. Well, it grows up, right? So actually this should be fine. Yeah, that should be it. Notes I took hide combat indicator on player frame. Thank you very much for that, Grant. Yeah, that's we're fixing that. Flash AUI. Where are we? Textures and player combat border. There we go. Okay. Barrel combo point broken. Summon pet text when mounted. Oh yeah. I like the timeline boss abilities. Was pretty nice. Yeah, I'll grab that. I was kind of like not wanting to grab it. But I think, yeah, I think I've gotten used to it over so long now that just it's the way. So let's get it on. Let's get it on. But can I run big wigs like alerts, but not the timers? Combo points I need to log an alt to sort out. What specs is Hunter is good at the moment? Right now, survival is the only good Hunter spec. But yeah, literally. Like, can I not? White Owl, thank you for the prime. Is there a tier set up for the 1080p? Can't figure it out. Not at the moment, but the only thing that gets screwed up when you do 1080p is edit mode stuff. So you just go into edit mode and fix those things, and it should take you like a minute tops. I might do a separate 1080p edit mode. Let me just cover Discord questioners as well while that dungeon happened. How does coloring of names work? Would you have Hellstone included in item tracker? If people have done all customizations client side and you push an update, it shouldn't override everything they have done, right? It will. I mean, like if they update the profile, but you just wouldn't update the profile. If you update the add-on, you're fine. Mr. Clown, thank you for the prime. How to get the personal buff display not show all the time and just when I have the buff? Which personal buff display? Like the one above here? It already only shows when... On that note, I had to sort the positioning of that slightly. Like, I mean, as long as you just close the CDM window, it doesn't, you're fine. But I enable targeted spells again, turn off bigwigs. Display is checked. Make Does anyone have a sheet of all the import? It's annoying that not everyone can open pastes.io. But I'll be fixing it with the Waggo UI setup, like I'll be doing... One sec. Let me restart my Waggo app. For some reason, I see all of them all the time. Have you installed Azortharion UI and everything? Because that sounds like you don't have the add-on. What's bugged about one-handers? It's like the attack power scaling is not like keeping up with the two-handers. I'm not like I don't know like the technical details, but it's something like that. Let me see. as you fine tweak all these things in the upcoming weeks, months, all we'll have to do is just reinstall the Waggo pack. I mean, I'll send updates to the Waggo pack, and then it'll tell you in game that there's an update, and then you're good. That's all. Okay. So like in here, I'll be like, Blizzard edit mode, removing AzorUI, AzorUI grid. We might as well do bug. Yeah, well, let's do bug sec. Let me just make sure settings are right for that. Warp deplete. Oh, interesting. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Steezy, finger for the sub. Hiding bar. Enable timeline. Hella tune. Why does it anchor on the left side? That is the most awful thing I've ever seen. Did they buff mythic rates for EU? Don't think so, but I don't know exactly. Okay, good to know, Pudgy. I will still log my DK just to sort out the secondary users. Are we not using bigwigs anymore? I don't think so, no. But the problem is I need to work out a way to share the profile because right now the Waggo app doesn't support the better timelines thing, but I think they wrote that they're going to do that. Let me have a look.
The orphans of Merodar have been asking to play with you again. I think they'd appreciate it if you visited them.
Pre-pack a dorm have PTSD. When will it end? Also, damn it. I need. I think we need to grab details. Just because the regular one is so broken. It's fine. Error contacting Waggo. This is a bad time. Okay, let's bring this back up. What's the name of the font you have? Gotham Narrow Ultra. Why is the taskbar? Oh. Does it fix itself when you do this? Yeah, okay. Taylor, what's up? Details is still a thing, yeah. It's Dark Ranger lucky. Cast blast. Okay. I think I will unanchor the cast bar. That a square voodoo on your screen? It's a grid 2. Kogito, thank you for the sub. 25 months. That's crazy. Macron like this should be fine to use optimally. Yes, that's right. Wait, what? Hey, Adriana, big debuffs doesn't work anymore. I don't know. I haven't used that add-on, actually. The add-on Apocalypse. Will we ever get a volley spam patch? Volley spam patch. Like a season where that becomes a rotational thing, or? I mean, I don't think so. Wouldn't rule it out. Is the add-on better add-on list updated? What add-on are you using for mouse over action bars? Enhance QOL. Oh, I mean possibly Samelon. We might even do it this season. Plenty of things that can change. Okay. The name of the player profile is bugging me. We can still use Plater? Yeah.
Since the decimation
As you can see, my Plater profile
it can wait.
basically
Who
works
are those
perfectly.
intruders?
How do I get the keybinds to show on the bars in the middle? It's in the CDM, and then you enable keybind display. It's a little bit buggy. Working on it. Mm-hmm. Is War of Sec in the CDR? Yes, should be. Let me double check. Yeah, it's there. Wonderbeard, thank you for the prime. Did your import string for the CDM have the respective buffs added? Yeah, they should be exactly as I have them here, because this is what I exported, right? I had to add them myself to work for Samuel Tip of the Spear. Well, you shouldn't add Tip of the Spear. You should use my buff tracker for Tip of the Spear. That's disabled by default. Or by, Tip of the Spear is down here for a reason, because we're using my add-on to track it via this number right here. Which I'll have to move in a moment, but yeah. On that note, go move it. Try reloading UI after speccing survival. It's a little bit... the tape tracker can be a little bit buggy. It seems to work fine if you reload UI after speccing survival though. How much better is survival overall compared to the other two specs? A lot, like a tremendous amount. Let's go with details profile as well. But plus, do we still go Dark Ranger for BM? No. Play Pack Leader. Okay. Let me update the strings on the Discord so that everyone can benefit from this stuff. Put drops in title. Sure, but like... How do I configure the UI for 1080p? I'll try for some things overlapped. Mainly edit mode is where you're going to try. But what I'm going to try and do now is... Can you... I'll try to do something like this. Because like what exactly breaks on 1080p? On 1080p, this needs to be way smaller. This needs to be way smaller. Okay, that wants to be up there, fine. Is there any way to track Stoneform CD? Can we add it to the item tracker? Let me also delete all these Algari mana healing potions. No, it's only for items. So Stoneform is like very... You need a separate... I don't know. I'll need to work out a solution for that. Reload worked as you suggested. Cool. Let's see if this 1080p setup works. If there's anything we don't like.
The Order of Night is trying to...
I mean, so far it looks... I mean, it looks absolutely ridiculously large, but that's sort of the point for people who want this.
Outsiders, get to the Dawnbreaker!
Bars should not be colored by player class. The text should be. Yeah, I mean, details is kind of glitchy. That's why I didn't really was so keen on getting it, but... See, the big problem is that I want to use the timeline thing, but it's not... Like, I cannot share the profile. It doesn't have any profile string sharing. So I'm sort of limited to using add-ons that I can actually share with people. Is it coming? Pending author feedback. Hey Neolis, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Do we play volleyball in single target situation? No, no volley in AoE. That's right, Tom Basinski. Volleyball. Yeah, I'm forced to use big wigs until they sort that out. Literally have no choice.
outsiders! Get to the Dawnbreaker!
Which action bar add-on do you use? I don't use any, unless you count the enhanced QOL, which does a little bit of skinning and stuff. Did you go back to the default boss timeline? No, I tried to, but I can't. Because there's no profiles for it, so I can't share it. It's scuffed like that. Turn off the bars, I don't know. Isn't it just a part of the Blaze edit profile? Well, I was hoping that Bigwigs would skin it, but that doesn't seem to be how it works. Okay. Minor thing down here as well. Data text, where was it there? Make those green. Reloading. I got your UI set up for my DPS spec. Hell yeah, Totem Tails. Happy to hear it. I will not get to the Dawnbreaker. In fact, I will dip back to Donegal. Damage meter add-on still works? Yes. 155 people on board. It won't work when official Midnight comes out. It will. Everything looks good so far. All right, let me sort out these strings. So first of all, I gotta make a few new ones. Smooth voice should have got you to sing our wedding. Okay. Let's get that grid 2 profile up because that's probably the most pressing one. AzorUI grid 2 profile. 2 profiles. 4. Tap that. Did you try out Northern Sky Ray Tools? Not yet, but there will be a profile for that, I'm sure. Let's get the details profile up. What do you use to announce focused enemies casting? Nothing announces it. I have a focus cast bar, but I wouldn't say that's an announcement. Yeah. Sounds good, Overshot. I think Northern Sky Ray Tools does some stuff that MRT doesn't do. What do you use to announce focus casting? Oh, that's, yeah, same. Yeah, I don't really have an announcement for it. I just have a really big, chunky focus cast bar. I also have a thing that shows on my screen when something is casting on me, not necessarily my focus. That's the targeted spells add-on. What's the add-on for focus? I mean, my focus frame, all my unit frames are Azortharion UI. Do I just commit to the Waggo UI pack at this point? Because what are we missing? Which add-on is the summon pet under Azortharion UI? Fail to load the details window. It just has summon pet at the top. Is there a fix? Good to know. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I will report that bug, Steezy. And it should be fixed soon. Hey, Reist. Thank you for the kind words. I thought it would be fun and good. Are those changes available instantly that you're making? Effectively, yes, once I sorted out the Waggo UI pack stuff. But that has only been like made available today. So right now the installation method is not involving the Waggo UI pack, but that's what I'm working on now, changing the way you install it completely. Again. Okay. I think we go into a heroic raid or something and stress test it there. So let's see. What do you use to display a pot and trinket? Also as Azortharion UI with the item tracker. Okay, I mean, raid frames look good so far, so that's a good start. Let me actually grab my single target talents. Can we still upgrade and craft gear? From what I heard, yes, I think. Why are you not snapping? What are these errors coming from? Enhanced QoL, edit mode. Okay, it's struggling with a few things. Details has some errors. Azortharion UI has a Hey, Clockwork, what's up? Haven't played WoW in like 4 months and I don't even know where to start with all this add-on stuff. I'd recommend going to my Discord and installing my UI. I will be sorting out... I'll be changing to the UI pack installation method right now. Waiting for a summon here. Oh, people can't enter the raid. I guess I'll have to go manually. Is it Beast, Sentinel, then PL? Is Sentinel better than PL at the moment? Yes. Is it any toy that turns you into this red torrent? It's called Firewatcher's Oath. Don't suppose you have any account was placed into combat arrest, count them in plus mag in the middle of my screen. That's enhanced QOL. The latest update on Waggo pack fixes it, Saban. Will he be defending Greenland if they start raiding it? I don't know about that. What's the name of the add-on for circle around mouse? It's part of Azortharion UI, the whole add-on. One of its many features. The link you posted for UI installation doesn't work. Which link? Oh, god damn it. My bad. Fixed now. Yeah, fixed. Yeah, see ya, bye. Last night using the UI pack was unable to move the focus cast by any update. It works fine. Remember, it's anchored to the focus frame. So you have to use these sliders to move it. If you don't want that, then you have to untick the anchor and then you can move it freely. New installation method link. Yeah, it should be sorted. Ironkeeper, Frank, or Lanekeeper? Ironkeeper? Well, in any case, thank you for the sub. Anyone know if OmniCC is dead forever? The main feature it had doesn't work anymore. Is survival good? It seems pretty strong on pre-patch. Oh, let's go. The Waggo pack should be good to go, yeah. Could be wrong though. Could be completely screwed. See, this is the main reason I didn't really like details, is that it looks completely different in combat compared to outside combat. Or is that just a me issue? It doesn't seem to switch the weak bars when you get any mounts or compress 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have to look into it. Why are Bigwig's bars showing again? I told Bigwigs not to... What? That is not the correct opener, by the way. Don't copy that. No, please don't. No. I didn't actually notice any UI issues that pull. Did anyone see anything overlapping or things that shouldn't? Automatically accept resurrection. Oh, I thought I turned that off. I'll have to find that setting. Enhanced QRL could really use a setting search, I feel like. Oh yeah, my default color for units in Plater seems to be purple. It's considering... I think we just do this. Does the search bar search add-on settings too? Automatically accept. There we go. My Waggo install isn't showing anything. Did you install it to the right like client in your Waggo app? Like you installed it to retail or not retail PTR or something? It worked 10 blank space. What do you mean by like where is it a blank space? Like in the /w UI thing in game or? Okay. I'll have to monitor, see if anyone else has that issue. Because I know people are using Waggo UI packs out there. I use Azortharion UI for that, Christo. My own add-on. Man, I'm really vibing with Boomstick. Detail still working? Yeah. Mostly. Has its issues. I remind myself of the opener for single target by checking my own guide. The add-on will stay updated, Jerry, yeah. That's the plan, at least. Well, since I can't have, since details can't really be skinned in combat, I guess I'll just have the same in combat and out of combat skin with a class color background and white text, even though it's not, the perfect thing I wanted. What races do you recommend for survival? Dwarf, Tauren, or Makar Orc? I've heard that they've explicitly made it so that Dwarf is not as valuable in the next season's dungeons. I don't know if anyone can confirm if that's true. That might let me actually play Tauren, which is what I want to play. Hey, Jeff Skeletor, what's up? Okay, Bigwigs is trolling me. I like the settings even say that it's supposed to, I don't know, man. Oh my god, how did I manage that? I cast fucking Boomstick and instantly cancel it, dude. Fuck! Oh, well, that's the saddest thing ever. Oh, my tip tracker is actually off. So Blue, if you're watching, tip tracker is not synced correctly right now. That's why my rotation feels weird. One sec, phone call. All right. I mean, the only thing that's trolling me is Bigwigs at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so Grid 2 needs to be installed by CurseForge because the author of Grid 2 for some reason is only updating it on CurseForge. Waggo pack is missing my grammar. Wait, what? Why can... Oh, God. Oh. Let me update the instructions with... Okay. This isn't housing content, that's right, Chesco. Thank you for the prime. Oh, thank you. How are we enjoying the new patch? It's mostly just like UI, apocalypse, fixing stuff. My house is just empty pretty much. I try to get into it, but I just don't have a creative bone in my body, so... How's Hunter doing? Survival Hunter is quite strong in pre-patch. Which weapon should I buy for survival? High mastery one. it's not that I don't care about housing. I just don't have the skill set. Like, housing is a high skill endeavor. Tutor, thank you for the sub. Probably like 20% or something, Saberhudin. Maybe more. Maybe less. Are you running no channel macros to stop ending boomstick early? I was on PTR, but I haven't set those macros up on live yet. But I mean, yeah, that is just an obviously good thing to do. Is there already a talent guide from me for pre-patch? Yeah, my IC Veins guide's all updated, so you're good there. Wait. Set up. Let me see here. This is the macro I need. That in. Sick. What size monitor do you use? A 27-inch 4K. What's the macro do? What's its purpose? It makes it so that you can never cancel a boomstick channel by spamming your other buttons. So that you don't have to like stop spamming your buttons. You can just keep mashing and you're still gonna be good. Need to set it up for Raptor Strike. Yeah, I'll put it in the IC Veins guide on my macros page on my Discord. Did I miss any abilities? Flame Fang Pitch, I guess. Woo! I really want a harpoon for that. What step have I missed that my raid frames don't look like yours? You gotta redo the installation with the Waggo UI pack method and grab the specific Grid 2 version. But like, so far so good, guys. I mean, what else? Is there anything to fix? Raid bots working for 100 Top Gear yet? No, not yet. If you disable party interference, it doesn't show Blizzard from just clicking around. The latest version of my setup does not have the party frames enabled at all. I use Grid 2 party frames. I don't use the Azortharion UI ones. And that's just because Azortharion UI doesn't have raid frames and it probably won't. So I'm just like sort of party and raid frames, making it the same add-on because it's simpler that way, especially for healers using the UI. Did they fix the texture swap for chat bubbles where your eyes can make it transparent? Or where you can make it... no, they haven't fixed that to my knowledge. Let me just double check. Yes. Yeah, mine are still working the same way they were before. Is it possible to just get your plater profile? Do you need the whole pack? You can just get the plater profile, but the installation process is the same. It's just that when you get to this part, you don't press import on anything except for plater. Watch this harpoon kill me. Oof. Oh, Lamau. Can you do us all a favor and transmog that ASAP? Oh, yeah, I probably should do that, shouldn't I? You must install the UI, just download it and copy it into interface. If you want it to look like mine, you can install just my add-on and mess around with that if you want. But if you want my full UI with everything exactly as I have it, then you have to go to my Discord and follow those instructions. Because there are multiple add-ons involved, not just my own. And eventually you'll get to this. And literally all you do is you just pick your resolution up here. And you just hit import on a bunch of stuff and you're done. There are some teething issues because like it's day 1 or day 2, I guess. Oh my god, I actually just like you cannot do this gauntlet run while talking to chat. You can't. Is multi-shot gone now? For BM, yes. The UI is only for Hunter? No, it works for all classes. Is not seeing my box where I'm typing in chat normal or bug? I think I know what it is. God, man, can they fix the pred? There's so many small things like that. You'll just have to, in edit mode, move your chat just up a little bit. Where do you check duration cooldown of Sentinel's Mark? Sentinel's Mark is not an ability or duration. It's just a proc that you get, and it's tracked in the buff bar. Have you updated the profiles yet? Yeah, you have to follow the fresh... Like, the strings are not going to be updated anymore. You have to follow the instructions on my Discord. On my Discord, R&D. It's going great. Where's the GCD history? I have it disabled right now. I should enable it. Blue, if you look now, it's these... I depleted all my tip stacks and that fixed it, sort of. But it's possible that it breaks mid-combat even if it works from perfectly from the beginning. I don't know for sure, Thief, but if you've updated recently, you should be good. Let me add a little small fixes section. Unsure then thief. Could be a version issue. My details version is, I don't know. Like you'd think with the same, like it's the same guy who makes plate on details that they'd have, for example, like the version number in the same place in the top right, you know? But let me just push an update real quick. Okay, just pushed another update. Bringing it to what I have on screen now. Wait, why did the grade frame suddenly move down a bit? The heck? Well. Pushing that. Play the Mythic Plus build here. Test my FFP macro. No R&D. My UI is free for the whole duration of pre-patch. So you can see it no matter what. It's the pre-patch UI install channel. Bugstack is giving me heartache with all the Lua errors. I'm not really getting much. Wait. The fuck is happening on my... What is... Wait, what? Why did the cursor macro not work for my range? All right, nice. Yeah, I mean, the issues I'm noticing are very minor. Let's see what bugs we had there. Big wicks. Enhanced QoL has a little bit. But nothing from any of my add-ons. That's cool. Mr. Big Summer, thank you for the Prime. How do I make my chat font bigger? Just right-click your chat tab and set it to whatever you want. Soon there will be a chat add-on as part of the UI, but it's not. It's coming hopefully within the next few days. Your boy Jinjin, thank you for the Prime. I found one small issue. Target unit frame name is doing class color, so that's fixed now. Oh, actually, I need to. Okay, let me write that to blue. I'm actually like pleasantly surprised by how well it works in RAID. Like so far, everything's pretty good. Nestor, thank you so much for the sub. 29 months, 18 months in a row. That's very kind. Can you activate streamer mode for spell queue? Very good point. Thank you for reminding me of that. So streamer tools, and we'll even do talent display. Now you can see my talents in the top left of the screen. And GCD history will also show up. Let's try this out. It's showing auto attacks when it shouldn't at the moment, but we'll fix that. Not AUI really. I wish there was a way to auto reset details every key. Yeah, there's a lot of small issues like that. Do you have blue border on... Are you gonna say Hunter's Mark? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do on the dispellable ones. I think it's a Blizzard thing. It's not related to my UI. How do you move the action tracker? That's under GCD history. So you just tick show anchors and then move it. Oh, the broadcaster tool in details. I don't know because I don't use that. I just disable every like details plugin add-on except for storage, personally. Then I never have any issues like that. Do you know what a basic spell keeps going onto my boss when I switch talents? Like it doesn't see the macro version, just puts it there. I do not know. I don't seem to have that issue. Although my Flamefang pitch wasn't working earlier. It was strange because the macro seems fine. This song reminds me of Scrubs. Hell yeah, man. Hey Yama, what's up?
Like another day. Things are kind of melting. Thanks for updating the Hunter, guys. Is there a big difference between PL and DL for BM and Mythic Plus and Raid? There's not a big difference in Raid, but there is a big difference in Mythic Plus. Was that Heroic or Mythic? This is Heroic. I just joined a pug to like test the UI out. Yeah, everything's very undertuned. Joe Gear, here you go. I still have a few stat things I could improve on, maybe. Not in a big way, though. Am I raiding tonight? Pre-patch no raid. Oh, okay. Yeah, the stat squish was very beneficial. We gained a lot. Do you guys want to know a fun fact? Just a little bit of trivia. Not everything was squished the same. Armor secondaries, like on legs, for example, that was scaled down by a factor of 40. But jewelry secondaries were scaled down by a factor of 67. So jewelry lost way more, relative stats than everything else. And enchants and gems were only squished by a factor of 15. So now gems and enchants make up way more of your total stats than they did before, which means gems and enchants are now more powerful, at least at level 80. Not that it matters a tremendous amount, but there you go. Do you know what DPS classes are shining in pre-patch yet? No, but Survival Hunter seems pretty good. Voice lines above boss heads are amazing. I use a fancy solution that just removes the background on chat bubbles. I will add that to the instructions at some point. But there's so many other things that need to be sorted first. Where's the guide for UI and add-ons? On my Discord. I potted on pull like an idiot. Boomstick is a really sick ability, by the way, guys. Like, it has, like, I mean, the flavor is one thing, but the fact that it has such a long range means you, for example, on ads and dementias, you can, like, turn and hit them all three of them, and the boss, which is really sick. They did add a shotgun for survival. 3-minute flight ink. Is the flight longer, or? Well, you kind of melted. I mean, the UI already works for all specs. Like, the only thing that only Hunter has is, like, the tip tracker, for example. But that's, like, super, like, you cannot track buffs, so the only way you can do it is, like, with hacky solutions. Oh. Lucas, thank you so much for the Prime. Oh, I should have held my takedown for the amp coming up. Oh well. Song name is Nootropic by Intervals. Grid 2 does not work for me. It's because you didn't follow the instructions where it says you have to grab it from CurseForge. Waggo won't work. Oh. Will I even get the boomstick into the amp? Yeah, well. Huh? Reload UI Voltrise. Make sure that you follow the instructions, including step 4. Black arrow always glowing seems to be a Blizzard bug, not to do with my UI. I just did step 4. Can you screenshot or send a video? I mean, obviously. And have you reloaded UI since doing everything? Yeah. Why enable damage meter when the details is active? I'm not sure what you mean precisely. Like details doesn't. Yeah, no. I mean, if you just. Well, I guess I don't enable it, strictly speaking. All right. Well, that was a good little raid test. Actually want to check his loggerhead was kind of screwed before. Yeah, it's not working properly. Right, what else? I mean, at this point, it's mostly just reacting to the bugs that people send me. I don't think there's much to test on stream at this point. Let me think. Let me see instructions. In your Discord UI guide, you wrote to enable CDM and damage meter. Oh, on the alt section. Yeah, okay, I'll remove that now, Shook Nation. There was one thing I noticed. What was it? There was something over on the left that shouldn't be there. Oh yeah, Big Wigs is like omega screwed. Is DBM also acting wonky? I haven't tried DBM. Maybe it's actually better now, because of course a lot of like the way these boss mods work is just completely different now. And yeah, like at lure error because of money frame. Yeah, that's a Blizzard issue, Aaron. Nothing we can do about it. not exposed, we think, Saban. Somehow don't get any damage numbers. I have that disabled in my UI. Yeah, Laura, thank you for the sub, 17 months. When I logged in with DBM, I had a promise if I wanted to use sound alerts from Blizzard DBM. Don't know if bigwigs. I mean, bigwigs, I don't know exactly. I mean, for now, I'm not that big of a deal because it doesn't really add stuff. What bag add-on is that? It's this Blizzard bags, like standard, no add-on, but with enhanced QOL, adding tooltips and such. How can I move the minimap to the right? Slash AUI, minimap, show anchor, move it around. Wow, let go, there you go. It's the show total percent. If you have that on, it doesn't look nice. Okay. That is very good information. Where can I find it? Where can I switch it on? Good question. Combat, maybe? I don't know. Bars texts. Okay. Because it's like, I guess it has to do math on it. It's the show percent that gets cooked. Okay, okay. Wait, okay, I didn't have that enabled to begin with, though. Did I? For you, but I thought you had my profile. Well, as long as it's fixed, it doesn't matter. All right. Well, I think we've landed pretty well. So I think I'm going to come off stream, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for helping me test this UI. If you want the UI yourself, it happens on my Discord. Do the Discord command in chat to get a link. Then you find the pre-patch UI installation channel, and you just follow what it says. And you really follow what it says. Like if I promise, if you just do every step exactly as written, I'm 98% sure you won't have any issues. Like almost every issue that someone has is because they didn't follow every little bit of instruction. So it'll become easier with time to install it, because right now there's a lot of like small things and quirks that you have to work around, but those will get ironed out and then it will become more foolproof. But yeah, Somos, enjoy the UI. Everyone else, enjoy the UI, and have a good pre-patch. Also, check out my YouTube channel. I put up a 10-minute survival guide, so you know the rotation, how to gear it, because it's kind of strong on pre-patch. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. until next time, which will maybe later in the week, but certainly next Wednesday, I'm going to be raiding with this. And of course, I'll be on my Discord 24/7 almost, helping people with the UI, updating it. There'll be a lot of UI stuff and updates coming, both bug fixes and also new features as people request them. That's the whole point of making the UI free during pre-patch, is basically having a ton of people who can find bugs and suggest improvements, so that when Midnight comes out, it's just like absolutely rock solid and has all the good stuff. So yeah, bye-bye.